Get ready, America, for this is the best of Destination Small Town, a Kluk TV production, featuring the shows that have taken Sweet Swine County by storm. The reality hit, The Real Housewives of Sweet Swine County, Sweet Swine's favorite music show, Backstage at the Commune, the tastefully done cooking segment, Cooking It Up with Betty, the always zany soap opera, As the Corn Grows, and of course, the wildly popular talk shows that share what's happening inside and outside Sweet Swine County. Which shows will you be seeing today? Stay tuned and find out right after the break.
Who are these people and what are they doing? Well, they're talk show hosts, tourists, celebrities, and reporters from your neighboring county of Sweet Swine. Yes, I said Sweet Swine County, and they're sharing what they've learned about the businesses and points of interest in the small towns of the Midwest. Learn all that they learned on DestinationSmallTown.com.
What's Cooking? A KLUK TV production, starring Abby Appetite, Lenny and Lola Leftover. Their destination, outside Sweet Swine County. Their purpose, to share their discoveries of the best cafes, restaurants, bakeries, supper clubs, and night spots. It all began when they realized food options in Sweet Swine County were limited. Now you can learn what they learned, with hundreds of food options. What's Cooking? In living color on the web.
This program has been made possible by SweetSwineScoop.com, the online magazine that keeps Sweet Swine County citizens informed on what's happening. For if it happens in Sweet Swine County, it's news to us.
Get ready, America, because you're about to see the best of Split Hoof tonight, Sweet Swine County's #1 late night show.
Live from Sweet Swine County, where every day is sweet, it's Split Hoof Tonight with Billy Gates and the Broken Windows Band. Hi, I'm Earl Silo, and now let's welcome Sweet Swine's one and only Cousin John.
Hey folks, welcome to another great installment of Split Hoof Tonight. Hey, you know, Earl, I've been taking a lot of emails there back at the headquarters there, and you know, I'm pushing 60, and people have been asking my advice about, you know, mostly from guys that are pushing 60 or maybe even pulling it along a little bit. And they've been asking me a few questions, and so I just wanted to address some of them here tonight. So, first one was, you know, Cousin John, where can a guy of our age find younger women that are interested in dating them? I'm guessing probably the best place would be at the bookstore under fiction. Hey folks, stick around. We got a great show for you. But first, we're going to go look at something that's going on outside Sweet Swine County. We'll be right back.
Get ready, because just when you thought you'd gotten the Cockleburs out of your overalls, they're now on TV. That's right, this is one weed you won't want to pull. The Cocklebur Morning Show, with hosts who deliver a mix of news, entertainment, and information about the communities throughout our story country. Now on this station and the web.
Please join me in welcoming megastar, international recording artist, entrepreneur, and humanitarian, Garrett Dawson. Hey, welcome, Garrett. Glad to have you.
Good to be here, Cousin John.
You know, I was a little concerned you might not make it here. Get in the building. Somebody, I don't know who, must have let it out that you're going to be here, and we got about 150 screaming girls outside there.
It's one of the problems of the business there, John.
Boy, there's one part of the business I wouldn't mind being in the middle of.
Yeah, Earl. Keep dreaming. So, you know, Garrett, word on the street is that you're going to be spending a lot more time here in Sweet Swine County.
Yeah, I've taken a new position over at the Swine Song Commune.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not familiar with the Swine Song Commune, it was started by that old hippie Willow Brooks here a few years back, but it's kind of fallen into disarray. On another subject, Garrett, I heard recently that you fathered a child with Daisy Mae Smakovich. Is there any truth to that, Rick?
What's going on, man? I thought we had an agreement here. My publicist told me that we had an agreement here. There were going to be no questions about my personal life. I thought this was to promote my album. What's going on? Is there a problem?
No,
Do we have an agreement? Is this a situation?
Evidently, we had an agreement. I didn't know about it. Sorry.
And you're going to edit that all out, right?
Yeah, we'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Can you? Why don't you tell the folks then about your new CD?
My new CD. It's actually a favorite of mine. I started recording it a little while back, and I was inspired by this young man, Alan Morphew. He writes some great songs. He's a great singer. I actually first met him in the hallway at Capitol Records. He was doing some work with Neil Young at the time. I've decided to do an entire album, and I'm doing nothing but Alan Morphew songs on it. So Garrett Dawson sings Alan Morphew.
Oh, that's great. Well, have you got... going to do a music video, anything like that?
There's some of that in the works. In fact, I'm thinking about using Alan Morphew and his wife are invested heavily in a company, Morphew Studios. I'm thinking about turning over a lot of the work to them, the websites, the photography, band photography, any product photography. I'm thinking about actually doing video work there, and I'm thinking about one of my side projects, the electric steam, Garrett Dawson and the electric steam train. I'm thinking about even recording it down there. So yeah, There's a lot of stuff in the works.
Did you bring along the video for us tonight?
What I brought along tonight is actually this guy. I'm so excited about his career and his music, this Alan Morphew. I'm so excited about it. I brought one of his videos for you tonight.
Well, okay, we give the folks a little look.
Should we roll it?
Folks, we're going to take a look at this right now.
Daniel Lincoln worked till the day he died for a slice of American pie. Yeah. A little piece of the American dream. He worked day in, day out throughout the week. Didn't even give himself enough time to sleep. Yeah. Couldn't even make time to sleep. We are young, we are old, in the body, in the soul. We are rich and we are poor, but never less and never more. Times are up, times are down, time to turn it all around. Oh, keep your head up, oh, and never give up. He measured his life in dollar bills, so happiness was only an acquired skill. Yeah. Oh, and nothing real. Daniel woke up one day and saw they'd pretty much taken it all away. Yeah. So he took a little time away. We are young, we are old, in the body, in the soul. We are rich and we are poor, but never less and never more. Times are up, times are down, time to turn it all around. Oh, keep your head up, oh, never give up. 'Cause nothing's left when hope is gone, nothing left for holding on, nothing left but the company store. This ain't the town you ever knew before. This town is many things, but it ain't no place to die. Now you tell me the wells run dry. Daniel woke up one day and saw they'd pretty much taken it all away. We are young, we are old, in the body, in the soul. We are rich and we are poor, but never less and never more. Times are up, times are down, time to turn it all around. Oh, keep your head up, oh, and never give up. We are young, we are old, in the body and the soul. We are
So, Garrett, I'm kind of thinking our folks probably like to know a little bit more about this Alan Morphew character guy.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Tell us a little bit about it.
I told you about his company, the websites they build, and different things like that they do. But his music, he plays in the area. He's going to be one of the first guests that I try to bring up there. Sure. Yeah, actually, you can catch Alan Morphew solo shows. You can catch him with the Alan Morphew Trio. You can catch him with his full band, Alan Morphew and the Hit, and he also does a Queen tribute.
Really?
Tribute to the band Queen. So
I always like those boys.
A lot of music coming out of that guy.
Would you entertain our audience with a song?
I'd love to.
Great. We got Garrett Dawson going to do one of his latest songs. And
this is a song off my new CD. I believe we talked about that a little bit ago. This is a song made popular by Alan Morphew. It was written by Alan Morphew and Peter Dotson. Have you ever wondered why people don't get along? Look at them, the others. Why every little thing they do is wrong. It's gone full circle this time. Division, distraction. It's just about enough to make me cry. No understanding among us. And all that I can do is wonder why it's gone full circle this time. Have you ever wondered why people don't get along? Look at them, the others. Why every little thing they do is wrong. It's so wrong and it's gone full circle this time. Ooh. But you and he were born from the same, yeah. We gotta take just one step back to see. We gotta take one step back, one more time together now, yeah. You and me were all born from the same, yeah. We gotta take back to see that the times they are changing again. Every little time we are changing again.
thanks again for watching. You know, we just got to, thank all you folks that are tuning in and watch us. We know it's one of two things. Either you're big fans or you lost the remote. Either way, we're glad to have you. Good night, everybody.
Get ready for a website like no other. A website where you will find stories done by reporters, tourists, and celebrities from Sweet Swine County. Yes, I said Sweet Swine County. With nothing happening in their county, they decided to do some stories about the businesses and points of interest located in their neighboring towns and counties. Take a unique look at life inside the small towns of the Midwest by visiting DestinationSmallTown.com.
This program has been made possible by Purdue University, Sweet Swine County's Institute of Higher Learning, with 3 classroom trailers that can accommodate up to 9 students each. To learn more, visit SweetSwineScoop.com. This program is made possible in part by Swine Tales Publications, the proud publisher of Sweet Swine County maps and plat books, now publishing authors from throughout Sweet Swine County. Swine Tales Publication is now making plans for their next book tour, and they may be held in these small towns with the release of One Duck, One Ventriloquist, an autobiography by Lawyer Ed. Talented, driven, hungry for fortune and fame, the story of a man and his wooden duck against the world. The High Horse Herald says, "This guy quacks me up. What a character, and the lawyer's funny too." The New Pork Periodical says, "Best $2 I ever spent on a book." Each of these towns and their businesses are being considered to hold a book signing because of the information found on the best source about small towns of the Midwest. To learn about these towns and their businesses, visit DestinationSmallTown.com.
Get ready, America, because you're about to see the best of the Cocklebur Morning Show, Sweet Swine County's #1 morning talk show. Our Story Productions presents the Cocklebur Morning Show, where we weed out the big stories from throughout Sweet Swine County with Bobby Ray and Sally Sue.
Thank you. Here we are with another great show and some more great reports from outside of Sweet Swine County.
I am so excited about it, Sally Sue.
So, Bobby Ray, tell us about your weekend.
I sense an air of sarcasm there, but that's okay. That's okay.
No.
Well, I want you to know, ladies and gentlemen, get ready, because once again, it's time for
Bobby Ray's Weekend Adventures.
You know, Sally Sue, this weekend I visited courthouses. I visited some places that have some of the most magnificent architecture you've ever seen.
Really?
I don't know if I told you this, but one of my passions is courthouses.
Another passion.
Oh
that
yeah,
you
I have many passions.
I'm learning that.
I'm a passionate person about many things.
I see.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, I got on the computer, found out where some of these courthouses were.
Good.
Got in my car. I do a lot of research. Got in my car and drove around southern Minnesota and checked out some of these courthouses.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
And here's what I found. I took some notes. Okay.
Good. Where'd you go?
All right. I went to the Faribault County Courthouse in Blue Earth. Faribault County, Minnesota is listed on the National Register of Historic Places.
Really?
The building was completed in December 1892 at a cost of, are you ready for this?
Okay.
$70,000.
$70,000?
You can't even buy a good vehicle for that price anymore.
No, you can't. Amazing.
Of course, there's the famous Martin County Courthouse.
Oh, yes.
That's located in Fairmont, Martin County, Minnesota, obviously. It features a high copper dome with 4 clock faces. It's and it's beautiful,
pretty.
and it's beautiful inside. The building was designed by Charles E. Bell and built by J.B. Nelson in 1907. So that was a little bit further ahead than the one in Faribault for a cost of $125,000. Unbelievable prices, okay?
Wow.
Of course, today that would be a lot of money.
Yes.
And the final one I went to was the Cottonwood County Courthouse. That's located in Windham, Minnesota. It was built in 1903 at a cost of nearly $60,000.
Oh, so that was the
lesser of the three, yes.
Oh.
The building is crowned with an octagonal drum, which supports a segmented dome 2 stories above the level of the roof.
Wow.
Pretty unbelievable architecture for that time.
Wow.
A figure of justice stands on top.
Oh, how impressive.
Very much.
Wow.
Shallow segmented domes painted silver top the 4 large corner pavilions.
Oh,
it's just
I bet
magnificent. And it was the lowest price of all of them. They got good
Interesting.
bidders back then.
I would
Yeah.
think so, yes.
So there you have it, Sally Sue. I'm telling you, I'm going to be visiting more courthouses in southern Minnesota, as well as other points of interest in and around southern Minnesota, and featuring them on
Bobby Ray's Weekend Adventures.
Sally Sue. I'm telling you, it is a big world, and you know, most of it happens outside of Sweet Swine County.
I
Much as
know.
we hate to admit it, there's a lot going on out.
Perhaps you're right, Bobby Ray. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to bring out our guest. As you know, we here on the Cocklebur Morning Show love to share with you interesting people and places.
Yes.
And today we truly have an interesting person
We do.
who has an interesting hobby. Join me in welcoming Bart Saxton. So Bart, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I'm from Fairmont here originally. Went away for a while, but I'm back again. I live out by Northrop, and I'm a computer support specialist.
Very good. Do you work out of your home, or do you in the area? Or?
Work for Modern Office Systems.
I'll be darned. Well, that sounds great, Bart, but what do you do for fun?
I like to do medieval reenactments.
I wondered if that might have something to do with what you were wearing.
Really?
Okay.
So I have a very modern job during the week, and on the weekends I drift off to the 13th century.
Where would we see your production, or where would you have this on display?
We don't really do it as a spectator activity.
Okay.
This is, it's more fun if you actually do it than if you just stand and watch.
I see, okay.
One of the few requirements the organization has is that you make an attempt at pre-17th century clothing to participate.
Oh, okay. So, and this
would be an attempt.
Just look at, listen.
Now,
that's really heavy.
did you make that, or did?
Fortunately, no, I bought the chainmail shirt.
And there are companies that produce this?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Okay.
And a lot of people within the organization produce it as well.
There are times when I've been with Sally Sue that I kind of wish I'd have had that. I'm sorry, it was just a little joke.
Would protect you from the slings and arrows of adversity.
Absolutely. Very well. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Are you going to get one, honey?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking about
The
it.
logo that's on your shirt, is that significant symbol for you? Or
That's my coat of arms within the
your coat of
organization.
arms?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Properly blazoned, it's argent, which is the heraldic term
Oh,
for
yes.
white.
Okay.
A sheep,
Oh, okay.
rampant, the sinister sable, or in other words, a black rampant sheep within a red border ghoul.
Oh,
What they
okay.
call ghouls.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Argent, a sheep, rampant, a sinister, ghouls.
So when you travel off to the 13th century, do you have others travel with you? Or are you out there by yourself? I'm just a little curious.
Nope. There's events just about every weekend
Really?
that I go to. I don't get to all of them, obviously. It's the group's called the Society for Creative Anachronisms.
Ooh.
It's an international organization. I believe last I heard there was around 40,000 paid members. In August every year in Pennsylvania, there's an event they call the Penzic War, which has, I think last I heard, 14,000 people showed up for it.
Now, when you go to one of these events, do you have encampments or, I don't know if you would say tents or, that type of thing?
Yeah, what did they
villages
live
that
in
you sit up?
the 13th
Or
century?
do you
Yes,
go
we
to
do.
the holiday and,
Yes, we do. All of the above.
All the above.
Depending on what the event is. Obviously, in the winter, camping events aren't terribly popular.
I wouldn't think so, especially in a metal suit.
Especially in a metal suit. So, Holiday Inn would be an excellent choice in the winter. But in the summer, like the Penzic War, that's about a full week, 10-day camping trip.
really?
Lots of weekend events in the summer where you camp out over the weekend.
Tell us what takes place.
I like to call it the good parts of the Middle Ages. We do all the fun
Okay.
things from Middle Ages and try to skip over the bad parts.
Okay.
Nobody recreates the plague.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Skip over that.
That's a great idea.
And the battle reenactments we have are what you would call chivalrous combat.
Oh,
Okay.
We're not out, it's not all an out war.
right.
And we have very stringent safety requirements on the equipment, the armor, the behavior to make sure it's as safe as possible. But we get out in armor with shields, and instead of swords, we use sticks because they invented lawyers since the Middle Ages.
Oh, probably not one of the greatest inventions, but I understand.
Unlike fencing, the contact has to be a solid blow. It can't just be a touch.
Okay.
So you have to have pretty good armor. But we also do tournaments, feasts, balls.
Really?
A wide range of the arts and crafts of the Middle Ages are recreated.
Do you want individuals to come and visualize or see what's going on or visit these programs?
Personally, I think everyone should come out and play with us.
All right.
That's good.
Especially
So where do you find more information on this then?
The easiest way is the web.
Okay.
It's kind of bad to mention the web when you're dressed like you're from the 13th century. The base website to start with would be www.sca.org.
Okay.
That would be the overall organization, the Society for Creative Anachronism.
Now, you must have other clothing that you wear at these events. Would you share some of your clothing with us?
Sure, I'd love to.
Okay.
Here is a rather wild outfit that I had made. It's based on a German 15th century moneyers garb.
Really?
These are the people that actually minted the money throughout the Middle Ages.
Ooh.
The moneyers in Germany were confined to the mint to make sure they didn't run off and steal anything.
Much like bankers today.
Good idea.
Except it actually worked.
Yeah.
So when they were out running around, they had to wear this lovely loud clothing, both loud visually, and there's 10 sleigh bells on this outfit to make sure you could hear them coming, so that they couldn't sneak off with a bar of silver. And while they're out doing errands, they're under the protection of the crown, so you wouldn't accidentally hurt them.
Bart, thank you again for coming, and thank all of our citizens for their great, fantastic reports.
Yes.
So at this time, we say, see you next time on the Cocklebur Morning Show.
Bye-bye for now.
Get ready, because our culinary expert and, dare we say, wine aficionado beyond belief, Betty Thompson, is preparing some tantalizing dishes for us on her show, Cooking It Up with Betty. In the midst of cooking, our dear old Betty does join her What's Cooking reporters traveling throughout our story country. Now, on this station and the web. Get ready, because now you can watch the zany soap opera that tells the story of the citizens of Sweet Swine County who live and love as the corn grows. The show gives viewers a tongue-in-cheek look at life inside Sweet Swine County with a lovable cast of characters who bring new meaning to the word corny. Now on this station and the World Wide Web.
The lifestyles led in the small towns and counties of the Midwest are like no other, but we seldom hear about the points of interest and businesses located in these towns. Well, there's one TV station that's made it their mission to make sure the stories of the small towns of the Midwest are told, Kluk TV. That's right, Kluk TV, located in the neighboring county of Sweet Swine. See all the towns that are covered on KLUKTV.com.
Get ready, because now you can watch a full of fun daytime talk show that shares the latest and greatest news about the people, places, and events found all over our story country. The Women of Sweet Swine County, hosted by 3 sassy ladies that tell small town stories with big town attitude. Now on this station and the web.